And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Regarding Three Houses, man, the audience perception really changed when it was announced and when it was released.
Yeah, well, the thing was, when Three Houses was announced, we barely knew anything, and then, literally, I think a couple of months before the game, we got a massive info dump, and everyone was like, okay, and it's like, okay, and then we got that time skip train, and everyone was like, oh, Dimitri! And then the game came out.
Do you know how much I remember regarding the early reception of Three Houses?
How much?
Dimitri's hair being greasy.
Okay. I just remember the earliest thing about Three Houses was people being like, oh, Edelgard's a Nazi and Dimitri is a sexist.
How wrong they were.
Yeah, I was just like, oh boy.
Well,
that's why I love Three Houses. They gave me a female X-Lord, and
yeah,
I always wanted that.
Dimitri, he also was the least popular of our lords before the game came out.
Yeah, it was funny.
They didn't give us a sword lord. They each wielded a unique weapon. Dimitri had the lance, Claude had the bow, and Edelgard had the axe.
Yeah, you get the sword. Because you're special.
Well, there was a lance lord before. I don't think they ever did it again after Ephraim.
Did they? Hold on, let me think. Because there's Ephraim, but no, Micaiah's a magic lord, Ike's a sword lord, Martha's sword, Crom is sword, and so is Lucina. Xander, Corin, and Rioma, they're all sword. Alm and Celica are sword, and one's magic. Yeah, you're right.
So it's nice they revisited it again.
Also, the Blue Lions, the house not being the most liked before the release, and then you also know the thing.
Yeah, again, before release, I remember, like, the Golden Deer were kind of the one that people were just ignoring, and then come release, everyone was going on about how the Golden Deer was their favorite.
Blue Lions.
I remember seeing a comment that said, "We are the house of Kraken energy and know it."
Yeah. And I also just remember, like, again, not many people were thinking that much about Dimitri, then they saw the time skip design, and they just, again, women everywhere just gone,
Well, Timeskip Dimitri is pretty good looking.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they're all... Even Claude's pretty good looking. He's got a really cool beard and everything.
Well, I think it's because of
Dimitri being a count is really going up.
Yeah.
I think that's also because of Dimitri. Not really many people Dimitri have mental breakdown.
Yeah, the mental breakdown, again, he was also the tortured character, he's got the eye patch and everything. But, yeah, well, to be fair, it's not even the lore, it's just time skip designs in general for Three Houses, because characters can go from air to damn! I mean, again, I think everyone can agree that, wait, who's that? Like Lorenz. Yeah, Lorenz is like, bro, you have a bullshit face, come time skip. Oh, he's a pretty boy.
That's pretty much what everyone was thinking when time skip design was revealed.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Ow! Fuck you!
Sheesh.
I'm okay.
That always fills me with anxiety seeing an enemy with a killer weapon.
I know, because again, one crit and most of the time you're gone. And again, I'm surprised, like, Sin's just there, like, I'm okay, somehow. Just because you got so much damn HP.
At least they don't have poison weapons.
Please, no. What's the guy that's like
a fan hack and a bunch of nomads had poison bows and...
Oh, poison, that's just evil. Poison bow, that's just evil. I was like, I love all these people. It's like, yeah, we're doubling. Yeah, we're super effective. How much you doing? 9 damage. Oh.
Yeah, like I had my lord like defending. He got hit by a killer weapon, but he survived. But he got hit by a killer bow, and the poison killed him, so I had to reset.
Oh, again, poison is the worst. And again, that's why I don't mind if it's like poison axe or poison sword.
Yes, they're surviving. You're like, wait, you're on low health, and the poison kills. Like,
yeah.
I hate that.
Rage. Yeah, when you're just hoping and praying, and then the game's like, you know what, fuck you, no.
I had 2 moments like that. One was with Gilliam and Sacred Stones. Like, he survived with a little bit of health. Oh, poison killed him.
Yeah. The one time poison actually kills you.
Nerfed in Three Houses, thankfully.
Yeah, very much so. Because again, the only ones that... Well, no, there are... Did enemies have... I know some of the beasts had poison attacks, but did enemies have poison weapons?
Oh, there's that assassin in Chapter 12.
Yeah, again, it was very limited, though. That's the thing, it was very limited.
Oh, there's that mercenary in Ingrid and Dorothea's chapter.
Yeah, but again, like I said, it was limited.
And another brigand in that Chapter 2 as well.
Yes.
can I have my opinion regarding Three Houses and all protagonists?
Okay.
Okay, so Edelgard, I think she's a fantastic character that has the good flaws, and I think she's also the great villain on all the routes. But I don't like her route. I think she deserves better.
Okay.
But I do like.
Yeah, I actually typed in the chat one time and I basically extended it to like 20 chapters.
Yeah, again, Crimson Flowers route is not bad in terms of being poorly designed or poorly written. It just needs more.
Like basically,
Well,
like the idea I had was that Dimitri should have retreated back to Ferdia, and that's when you kill him. But you also kill Rhea in her human form. But those who slither in the Dark Retriever body then revive it, then bring it back to Envar for the final siege in her dragon form.
Yeah, because that way.
Then that's when you kill those who slither in the dark.
That way you could easily tie it back. You could easily tie them up together because again, they betrayed you. It's like, look, we killed Rhea. Why are you bringing her back? Well, her job's done. Assholes.
No, like using her body like she's completely mindless, mindless. Completely mindless and feral, like how she is in the Silver Snow Routes.
Yeah, very much so.
That would have been an amazing way to like finish it off. Was have like those who slither in the dark come back with the revived Rhea.
Yeah, they literally turn on Edelgard, but Edelgard's like, oh no, I ain't fucking having this.
It's like, you turn on me, I got Violet on my side. Screw you.
Yeah, and Petra.
Can I say something regarding Rhea?
Yeah, go ahead.
I also really like Rhea. I think she is one of my favorite Grey characters in the way that she has as much flaws as she has a good character. I think she's a good character with, I think, good flaws that honestly, I know maybe some controversial, but if I had to choose between Edelgard and Rhea, I will choose Rhea, honestly.
I mean, again, the whole thing is there's a lot of moral dilemma. I know most people actually would go with Rhea over Edelgard.
It's understandable because she just went crazy with grief.
Yeah. Well, again,
she just couldn't recover.
Yeah, that's the thing. Rhea and Dimitri succumb to the same flaw. They can't let go of their past. They're too attached to it. Whereas, Edelgard's probably...
Dimitri, I think, like, eventually let go. Like, did he eventually let go, or did he just want to move on?
Yeah, he did let go. Yeah, he did let go.
I have a little headcanon regarding Rhea.
But the interesting thing though is that in their S support, she actually does show regret. But I'm wondering, like, why the hell didn't she just include that in the story rather than locking it behind an S support?
Well,
which is basically a non-canon since it's like you can S support so many people.
Yeah, it would have made more sense in Silver Snow because you have that really nice moment in Silver Snow where she opens up to who you are and it's like, I'm really sorry, I did this. It's really awful of me to do. And so having that maybe S support style conversation there right before she eventually bites the dust would have been a really, really nice send-off for her.
Yeah.
I also can I have also say something? I also think that Rhea also has a really low self-esteem considering how much she wants to bring her mother back.
Yeah, well, that's her whole thing. She's so distraught by it. She's purposely doing very inhumane practices, and she's like the way she's controlling Foldland is more so for her benefit, just to get her mother back because she's so distraught. And here's the thing that goes into it: Rhea doesn't even know if it's gonna work. She's just kind of like grasping at straws, hoping it will work.
I mean, I think it's also justified.
Well, when your mother's turned into a weapon and all your people are slaughtered,
yeah,
with
again,
that very weapon, you'd understandably go a bit crazy.
Yeah, again, I understand her grief and stuff like that, but like I said, Rhea's not thinking straight, because it's not like she had a surefire plan to ensure Sophie's coming back. She was just hoping to God it would work.
I actually found a fanfic that did that.
I also, regarding Rhea, I think it's pretty amazing that she managed to not completely snap and only go after Nemesis.
Well, again, I think Nemesis was the main instigator, pretty much.
Yeah, but you think she completely lost faith in all humanity, but no, she still has faith in them and only go after Nemesis.
Yeah, well, she has faith but like I said, to an extent, because just how Three Houses pointed out, obviously she still considers herself like at the very top, and she still purposely lies to humanity and hold things back for her benefit.
Yeah, but I remember the last time her race allows human to grow, they pretty much lost.
Yeah, again, like I said, it's understandable, but like I said, also that's the thing with Rhea. She hasn't really forgiven humanity and hasn't really learned that maybe they've evolved from that point, or maybe it's like those people did it, but you can't blame all of humanity.
So her big issue is that she's just closed-minded.
Yeah, closed-minded very much.
not very much consider she allows almost anyone to into the school.
Yeah, again, it's a mix of things, but she's also closed-minded in the sense that if you so much as like sometimes don't even agree with the goddess's teachings, or like do something, even like like she won't even like I said, you had that bit in Thing where they go to raid the thingy to go to explore the crater, and instead of hearing them out, she just slaughters them.
I mean, I can't understand why she considered they did start to.
I mean,
skill.
Yeah, I know. I'm more referring to not listening to even like not hearing them out at all. Like if she was going to kill them regardless,
power of 69 on your side.
Yeah, if she was going to kill them regardless, okay for committing the offense. But it's a case of you're not even going to listen to them. That's the type of thing. That's usually
Really?
Yeah. That's usually like one of the biggest flaws is when you won't even listen to your enemy or consider like why they'd act in a certain way.
Remember what
he had the power of 69.
So 69 for everybody. Well, it is Fire Emblem. Yeah, but that's Free House as a whole. Free House as a whole is just one big moral dilemma because every lord has.
He's right in his head.
I mean, I still think Ray, I think Ray was stuck in a rock and a hard place. Remember, what would happen if she told everyone that everyone with a crest was ancestors to the people that destroyed her people? I think they will be treated like Marianne and will have suicidal thoughts.
It depends on how they break the news and stuff like that. And even then, again, you can't blame them for what their ancestors have done. Especially because remember, how humanity's evolved at this point, where crests are just more commonplace in society and they're actually highly valued. But again, that's also part of the problem.
They're too valued.
Yeah, again, they're two values where they can literally make and break your life.
I still don't think actual Ray intended that to happen.
Well, again, if that's not if that wasn't the intention, okay, but at the same time, it shows that she's not governing properly.
I mean, yeah, that, but still, managed to have a real long time for people. Actually, pretty impressive.
Ugh.
And I also really love Sephiroth.
Oh, yeah, Sephiroth's very cool. Again, to me, Sephiroth is a much better leader than Rhea is.
That's what I love about Three Houses. There's more to the character than meets the eye. Like, I wasn't too big on Lawrence, but I've used some of his supports and
yeah,
that kind of grown on me a bit.
That was me with Linhardt. I really, really grew to like him when I got into his supports.
I really loved his B support with Marianne, where he calls her beautiful for just the way she is. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet.
And again, other characters too, like who was it? Oh god, Sylvain. Again, Sylvain is one of the biggest examples. He seems like just a sleazeball, but if you do like his Dedu support, it's really good.
His other supports with where he goes into detail on how he actually hates Chris and why he just flirts with women like crazy.
Yeah, again, when you actually get into it, these characters are very deep, and I like that Free Houses does that.
I honestly, Sylvain for me basically became the favorite character of archetype of flirty ones.
Yeah, because again, he's more than just, I just like to flirt because I think it's fun. He's actually kind of partially dead inside. Yeah, and this chapter's still going, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
I mean, we don't have that. We've only got 8 minutes left, and again, there's not that many enemies left to deal with either. But again, this chapter, there's again, lots of enemies and respawning units and a wide variety of enemies. So, you're in for the long haul, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you playing this on the emulator?
Yes, I am. But again, I don't.
Tempted to use the speed up.
Oh no! Again, because I'm showing off the footage, I don't speed it up. But what was I going to say? Yeah, because again, I can't play this game legit unless I get a fan translated cartridge, but I don't have a GBA capture card type thing.
I'm playing it through Project Number.
Oh, okay then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, promotion time.
Seeing this.
Woo!
Numbers. Good.
Wait, there is the 3 people who can use the triangle attack. Does this trio have it too?
What? Wait, what trio?
The Wyvern trio, Milady, Zeus, and the other guy, Gale, I think.
Well, you can't recruit Gale, so I don't think so. Again, it would be cool if
this one he could.
No, you can't recruit Gale.
No.
It's just a shame, but yeah.
No, I
was there's 3 knights, there's 3 Pegasus knights, and there's 3 Wyverns. There is 3 people who can use the triangle attack, but then you can't.
No, it's 3 knights and 3 Pegasus knights can, but that's it, not 3 Wyverns. 3 Wyverns would have been really cool.
You could have recruited Gale.
No, you can't.
Guess I was
You can talk to him with Milady and he won't attack her, but you can't recruit.
Jesus.
I actually really like Three House exploration. Actually, allows me to talk with almost every character, to hear their opinion, not scatter Reddit or reading on menu-based one.
Oh yeah, we can actually explore the monastery. Yeah.
Talk to almost everyone, like hear what their opinions are, what do they think, some words of wisdom and other stuff.
Yeah, again, the Three Houses puts way more emphasis on the entire cast, not just the main characters, and I think that's really cool. Ow. And ow again.
Roy still doesn't have a sword.
I think his rapier ran out and I just haven't bothered to give him anything else.
Oh man.
Well, he's promoting. He's just standing at the sideline.
Wow. Gonzalez had an 89 and he still missed.
The skill is just there.
Look at 89%. That for Gonzalez. That's amazing. And again, these people
The part that I saw was upsetting was that Gonzalez, with all his strength, still couldn't finish a Wyvern Knight in 2 attacks.
Well, again, they have so much HP and defense in hard mode. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I always forget how much HP they have.
Yeah, it's just plain silly.
When you play through normal mode, like I can usually one-round most opponents.
Yeah, but again, this ain't, it's like, son, this ain't normal mode. I think even when, like, you get to chapter 21, I think some of them, the Wyverns have, like, 60 HP, and it's like, yeah, capped HP and all that jazz.
Jeez.
I know, I think Zephiel's got 70.
I had a funny image in my head about a knight.
I remember Zephiel has, like, 71 HP.
Going, like, we have an army, we have a knight. Where's our knight? Like, hold on, I'm coming here.
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
Like, because of their low movement, like, you want them to charge the front lines, but they have such low movement, they can't do that.
And this is when he's like, this is why I put boots on. And yeah, I got an NG ring,
yeah, like,
so
I had boots in, like, a fan hack, and I was debating on who to give it to, and I basically suggested, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna give it to my knight.
Yeah. Well, again, I do it just to keep them up with the front line, but most people give it to, like, their Wyverns so they can just go really far.
Just go blazing across the battlefield.
Blazing.
Leroy Jenkins.
Pretty much. And again, give it to Milady, because again, she's pretty much the best unit in this game, so she's just like, charge the front line.
Put that image in my mind, I just imagine them screaming that whenever they charge.
Pretty much. Again, I have a soundboard for that.
I'm so glad you used that use the soundboard for that.
It's funny. It is definitely funny. So, yeah,
because that's what popped into my mind, was like, okay, I'm definitely matching Leroy Jenkins, the Leroy Jenkins meme.
Yeah. Again, just fuck it, YOLO.
You know, I'm actually thinking, how much will they change the character design for the remake? Will they stay mostly change some stuff?
I don't. Well, in terms of character designs for remake, obviously they'll probably stick to the Awakening style that they're like Three Houses style they're used to. I think maybe they'll make the characters look a little bit more on the realistic side, but I don't think it'll be anything radically different. Ow.
Me personally, I like change up the design a bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of want them to keep the original mechanics. Like, I love pair up and like class changes, but I just like because I remember these games so fondly, kind of wanted to retain some of the original nostalgia, I guess.
Well, again, Echoes very much did something similar. Again, it still kept a lot of the thing mechanics, but it introduces some new stuff, and I reckon Binding Blade would do that. But again, Binding Blade is more traditional than Echoes is, so I reckon if they were to include new stuff, it would be easier to implement it.
You know, I'm actually still wondering, will they make Mark playable in Fire Emblem 7 Remake?
I wouldn't be surprised considering their track record with Avatar units as of late. But we'll have to just wait. Yeah, we'll have to just wait and see if they ever do remake 7. Because again, they might do 6, but like not even include 7, which I think would be so weird.
Well, I think they
Maybe
will
they'll do a Path of Radiant Star or something like that.
Well received, and there's not much conflict compared to Corin.
Oh yeah, well, Thingy was which Avatar were you talking about?
Talking about how they will make Mark playable because of how much there was no much controversy regarding Byleth compared to Corin.
Well, yeah, Byleth was just better implemented.
I still think Byleth should have been voiced in, the monastery.
You have, options where what you can say, it ain't no Walking Dead.
Yeah, but again, I really, really appreciate the fact that they gave Byleth so many different lines of dialogue. Which again, this is how an Avatar should be done, because it allows the player to actually project themselves properly. It is a shame that they weren't voiced, but again, Free House doesn't have the production values of Mass Effect.
At least Byleth has voice clips in battle, right?
Yeah, he has voice clips in battle, but again, she doesn't speak in cutscenes, she doesn't speak in actual dialogue.
Pretty sure everyone at this point has accepted that Byleth is kind of female.
Yeah, well, again, female Byleth is the better choice objectively because Pegasus Knight.
And also the fact that she has a cool but cute design.
Yeah, now get the fuck off my screen!
I remember how pretty much everyone had hated Byleth's design.
Oh yeah, at first everyone was like, oh, we hate female Byleth. Now suddenly female Byleth is like,
I wasn't
Bailiff,
really
as
too
they
big
will.
of male Byleth's design, but when I saw female Byleth, I was like, I really love this design, I really like it.
Well, I also
That's like the main reason why I don't choose male Byleth all the time, is because I just love female Byleth's design too much.
Yeah, well, female Byleth, again, has the advantage of, unlike female Robin and stuff, they actually look different enough.
I actually prefer male Byleth because I think his outfit is I think his outfit is very damn cool.
Okay. I mean, female Byleth's outfit is obviously a bit more, you know, yeah, have you seen my stats? Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, I mean, female Byleth's design, again, people didn't like it at first, but now everyone's just like, oh, she's Bailiff, because, I don't know, she has a very pretty design.
I mean, I actually never minded female Byleth design.
Yeah, never did I. Yeah, well, yeah, again, I call her Boobleth, just because, again, she has a really big rack.
Yeah, she does have a pretty big chest size.
Yeah, not the biggest in Three
Well, at
Houses,
least it's
but
done
up
right.
there.
It's not like all that
It's
glare.
the cast that almost every boy wants to touch.
Yeah, well, yeah. But again, like you said, again, even though they are, it's like Mercedes, they don't show it off, they don't parade it around. This isn't Fates.
That was quite the journey.
Yeah, it was.
My Byleth's actually pretty damn cute in some moments, like when he emotes, like, hey, when he...
Yeah, sometimes it is the
like,
subtle little emotions and gestures they do that are quite cute. Especially, yeah, with either of them.
Yeah, like that smirk they do sometimes.
Yeah. Or like when Manuela and Hanneman are arguing, they're just like, can you stop, please?
At least Byleth has expressions, right?
Yes, Violet does have expressions.
Actually, it's actually really about how much personality Byleth has, despite not naturally being voiced.
Yeah, well, again, it's thanks to having so much dialogue and so on. But anyway, so that's the end of that, and oh god, that was such a beefer. But thank you very much to my co-commentators for joining me.
Always happy to come aboard.
Wonderful. Okay, so next time we're going back to Ilia to rescue Juno.
Really damn long.
Yeah, to rescue Juno, other NPCs, and get a lot of treasure. But next time we do Sakea, we're gonna. Oh my god, they're literally gonna throw everything at us. But I've got a warp staff on standby because I have had enough of the fucking bolting. Until then, thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care and have a wonderful day.